Who does that? Phoenix Fearless. But I'm bringing out the mass gainer again. What type of protein should you take? So obviously, if you're a vegetarian, you don't want to take a friggin' whey protein or something like that. You want to take vegan or vegetarian protein or something. Just to start off with that, just to get that out the way. And I know somebody's gonna ask that in the comments one day. But when it comes to taking protein, you got to look at your goal. Are you cutting or are you bulking, or are you just chilling at like baseline or whatever? So if you're cutting, you're going to want to take a protein that has less calories. So not a mass gainer like this. You're going to want to take a protein that has less calories, has less sugar. In general, you do not want your protein to have a ton of sugar. That can cause all sorts of problems. So it's like, if you're going to be drinking these shakes all the time and stuff, it's better to have ones that have less sugar, especially if you're cutting and whatnot. But I'm gonna personally put some brands down in the description of what proteins to take and stuff like that, which ones are good, which ones do I believe in, and also which ones have I just done research and stuff like that. Because like any information I'm putting out here, it's either because of experience with me personally, I have experience with these things, or it's from research and other people's experiences plus my experiences and stuff like that. But if you want to gain mass now, I'm in the eternal bulk right now, since I'm nowhere near my goal right now. I want to get to 200 pounds and I weigh like 165 roughly right now. Well, I'll get there. But with gaining weight and stuff like that, you're going to want to take a mass gainer. And some people will say, it's fine to have the sugar in it and stuff like that. But me personally, I say do not get one with a ton of sugar. Look for a low sugar mass gainer. Like, this is a great brand. It's called Optimum Nutrition. I think it only has about 4 grams of sugar in it or something like that, but a very low amount. And you also want to make sure that whatever protein you're getting does not have any sugar alternatives like artificial sugars and sugar alcohols and stuff like that. You want to look there too, because sometimes they'll sneak that in there. You'll think it's low sugar and stuff like that. You'll be like, wow, this tastes amazing. It tastes really sweet. It's because it's filled with sugar alcohol and other sugar alternatives. So watch out for that. And then another brand that you can get too is Dymatize. That's a really good brand. Dymatize mass gainer. I personally like chocolate. My body seems to just hold on to chocolate protein better. Like I actually digest it instead of vanilla. Vanilla makes my stomach kind of weird and stuff like that. And then another thing too that's good about chocolate, if you can get a protein powder that has dark chocolate in it, you've probably never heard of this, but dark chocolate it basically limits myostatin. So if you have a diet where you eat a lot of dark chocolate, myostatin is basically the muscle that determines how much it's basically the gene or whatever you want to call it that determines how much muscle you can gain. So if you have less myostatin, you can gain more muscle. It limits your muscle gain. Sorry. But myostatin limits your muscle gains. So the less myostatin that you have, the more muscle you're going to gain. I might be confusing that. It might be the other way around, but you get what I'm saying. Dark chocolate, basically allows you to gain more muscle mass. You'll be able to gain more muscle mass if you eat dark chocolate more often. So why not get a protein that's literally has dark chocolate in it? You know what I'm saying? But that's all.